Good afternoon, welcome to my new channel. I'm here today to talk quickly about Russia and China doing a joint mission to sample an asteroid and study a comet. This article came out today, so I'm very pleased because Russia and China have got a joint agreement to build a base on the moon, and which I'm really proud about because let me tell you something. America is wasting a lot of money going to Mars. I mean, seriously, what's in Mars? There's nothing much in Mars. There really is no point going to Mars at this stage because we don't have the technology, and secondly, there is no use for it because let me tell you something. The future is fusion power. Okay. It's the power which powers the sun, and at the moment, all the nuclear reactors in the world are fission nuclear reactors, which involve splitting of atoms, which gives away the power and gives fission energy or nuclear energy. Fusion energy is when one or two atoms join together, giving out energy, and this requires a lot more energy and this requires a lot more power, but the best thing is it doesn't give out any nuclear waste, so that's why fusion power is the future. We're still about 10-20 years away from harnessing fusion power. China's got a fusion reactor which they're testing, and there is a huge fusion fusion power test going on in France as well, which is an international joint cooperation project. But anyway, I'm here to talk about Russia and China. So as well as the moon, as well as the base they're building on the moon, they're also doing a lot of other activities, and this also to study asteroids and comets. The reason they're building a base on the moon is basically the moon has abundant chemicals and materials and rare earth objects, and especially something called helium-3. And helium-3 is used for fusion, to give fusion power. And helium-3 is very hard to get in Earth, but in the moon is abundant. It's everywhere because of our Earth's natural magnetic sphere. It bounces off all the helium-3 that comes from the sun, but in the moon it doesn't have a natural defense, so all the helium-3 is on the surface. So that's the reason they're building a base on the moon, to kind of get that helium-3 and also harness other energies, and also do a bit of mining as well and try and see what materials they can get from the moon and asteroids and comets. And this to me sounds more logical because what China and Russia are doing is, they're commercializing space. They're going to be making money from it, and they're going to make, if they can gather helium-3, if they can gather other chemicals, materials, rare earths, they're basically going to be mining space, which means there's not going to be much ecological or environmental damage when they do it on Earth. And also, it's going to help the economy. It's going to help a lot of the economy if they can kind of mine these chemicals and get it off the moon and back to Earth. And what the Americans are doing, they do have a Artemis program for the moon, but as you know, SpaceX is working towards going to Mars and back and sending people to Mars. And I just think it's just a waste of money. We're not ready for Mars yet. We have the moon, which has got so many amazing chemicals and materials we can use on Earth. Let's harness the moon first, then build our bases on the moon, then go to Mars once we build up our technology, build up our bases, one step at a time. Here SpaceX and NASA wants to go straight to Mars, and I just think it's just a waste of money, to be honest. But anyway, I'm really glad Russia and China are cooperating in space, and I'm pretty sure they will forge ahead of NASA in near time, and also do very well for the Chinese economy as well as Russian economy. Anyway, subscribe to my new channel, and I've got Patreon now, so support me if you can, and we'll chat soon. Thank you. Bye.